calling all Yellowstone fans.
Let's go to work.
Join Bobby Bones on the official Yellowstone podcast for exclusive cast interviews, behind-the-scenes insights, and a deep dive into the themes that have made Yellowstone a cultural phenomenon.
Our family legacy is this ranch.
And I'm a protector of my life.
Listen to the official Yellowstone podcast now on the iHeartRadio app, Apple Podcasts, or wherever you get your podcasts.
Black History Month is here, and we're excited to kick off Season 4 of I Didn't Know, Maybe You Didn't Either. This season, we're shining a spotlight on revolutionary women who redefined excellence. Give Grace Wisher her flowers. Next time you see the American flag, you just remember a 16-year-old black woman helped to make it happen. Listen to I Didn't Know, Maybe You Didn't Either from the Black Effect Podcast Network on the iHeartRadio app, Apple Podcast, or simply wherever you get your podcasts.
Hi, I'm Arturo Castro, and I've been lucky enough to do stuff like Broad City and Narcos and Roadhouse. And now I'm starting a podcast because honestly, guys, I don't feel the space is crowded enough. Get ready for Greatest Escapes, a new comedy podcast about the wildest true escape stories in history. Each week, I'll be sitting down with some of the most hilarious actors and writers and comedians, people like Ed Helms, Diane Guerrero, and Joseph Gordon-Levitt.
I love storytelling, and I love you, so I can't wait.
Listen and subscribe to Greatest Escapes on the iHeartRadio app, Apple Podcasts, or wherever you get your podcasts.
You are cordially invited to the hottest party in professional sports. I'm Tisha Allen, former golf professional and the host of Welcome to the Party, your newest obsession about the wonderful world that is women's golf. Featuring interviews with top players on tour, tips to help improve your swing, and the craziest stories to come out of your friendly neighborhood country club. Welcome to the Party with Tisha Allen is an iHeart Women's Sports production in partnership with Deep Blue Sports and Entertainment. Listen to Welcome to the Party, that's Partee, on the iHeartRadio app, Apple Podcast, or wherever you get your podcasts.
Coming up at about 4 minutes after the hour, it's my strawberry letter for today, and the subject is, what is up with my spoiled man? What's up with my spoiled old man? Okay, we'll get into that, find out what that's all about. He's spoiled, huh? We'll see. We'll get into that in just a few, because right now it is time for the Nephew and today's prank phone call. Nephew, what you got for us?
Let's take a little ride down memory lane of what life used to be. This right here is Corporal Punishment. Corporal Punishment. Y'all don't remember them days, huh? Y'all don't remember that?
No. I remember when it was happening.
Y'all don't remember going to the office and it was the real deal? Y'all don't remember that?
No.
They didn't do it.
It was at the house. I got it at the house. Same thing. That was Corporal.
I got it wherever it happened.
At school.
I got it wherever it happened. Here we go. Corporal Punishment. Let's go, cat dog.
Oh.
Hello.
Hello.
Hi, I'm trying to reach a Mr. Cotton.
This Mr. Cotton.
Okay, can you turn your radio or TV down? I can't really hear you.
Oh, yes, sir.
My name is Mr. Lanson. I'm actually the new principal here at middle school.
And what's the name again?
Mr. Lanson.
Mr. Lanson, okay.
Your son, he attends middle school here, am I correct?
Yes, sir.
Okay, good. Listen, I'm the new principal here. We've just replaced the last principal, and I'm actually calling around. What I've done is before I got here, I asked for a list of students that were, I'm not going to say problem kids, but, that kind of get themselves in a little trouble here and there, and your son's name happens to be on the list.
Name is on that list?
Yes, I got about 35 kids that are actually on this list, and your son is actually on the list, and you are Mr. Cotton, correct?
I am Mr. Cotton. I mean, are you sure you speaking about my son, though?
Yeah. I mean, there's only one on the list, sir. And it's what's been given to me, and what I'm doing is calling around to all of the parents of the kids that are on this list, and letting you guys know that I'm going to be keeping a close eye on them, as well as letting you know that I'm going to be reinstating corporal punishment here in the school. So
corporal punishment? What's that?
that's actually where if your son gets sent to the office, which is my office, then there will be paddling going on, in opposed to I don't believe in detention. I don't believe in suspension. I believe in, if we spank these kids, we can get them back in order. So
you gonna spank him,
sir? Here's my thing. I really truly believe that if we get back to and I don't mean what I'm about to say to be harsh, but if we get back to beating, we'll get these kids back in order.
I mean, but I know he had trouble in English, but I don't think that calls for a beating for a low grade.
No. This has nothing to do with grades, sir. This has to do with punishment. And what I'm understanding is if your son is on my list, and if your son comes down to my office, I'm going to take care of it right then and there.
Tell you what, if my son come to your office, you're going to be on my damn list.
Sir, I'm trying to get these kids back in order. And that's the reason why I've been brought in and I've replaced the last principal. You understand? So what I need from you is to get a great understanding that if your child comes to my office, corporal punishment will be what he's going to deal with.
I tell you what, let my son come home and tell me he got some damn corporal punishment, and the next morning, me and you gonna do some corporal punishment.
Sir, do you want your child in order, or do you want to be bailing his butt out of jail at the age of 18?
They're gonna be bailing me out of jail if you put your damn hands on my son.
Okay, are you taking care of your son punishment-wise at home?
You need to. My son don't get in no damn trouble. My son got a low grade in English.
Here's the problem. Parents not believing that their children get in any trouble. That's the first problem.
Well, then, I got email, I got phone call. So the first phone call I get is going straight to whipping. It ain't no letter sent home, ain't no email sent home saying there is a problem.
I don't, sir, I'll I'm going to calm down here. I'm going to tell you once again, I am not going to have send your son to detention. I'm not going to call you. I'm going to take care of my job. My job is to make sure.
I'm going to take care of mine. When you take care of yours, I'm going to take care of mine. And that's protect my son. And you put your hands on him and we got a problem.
No, we're going to have a problem because I'm telling you right now, I'm calling you and giving you the warning. Your son will be dealt with.
And you going to be dealt with.
Will be dealt with on a regular.
Black History Month is here, and we're excited to kick off season 4 of I Didn't Know, Maybe You Didn't Either. This season, we're diving even deeper, celebrating trailblazing pioneers who fought for change and shining a spotlight on revolutionary women who defied the odds and redefined excellence. Give Grace Wisher her flowers. She's proof that history ain't all about who gets the credit. It's about who did the work. So next time you see that 50-starred, 13-striped American flag, you just remember a 16-year-old black woman helped to make it happen. So this season, get ready to be inspired, educated, and empowered even more. Join us as we uncover stories that deserve to be heard and celebrated. Listen to I Didn't Know, Maybe You Didn't Either from the Black Effect Podcast Network on the iHeartRadio app, Apple Podcast, or simply wherever you get your podcasts.
Everyone's forgotten who runs this valley. Time to remind them.
Yellowstone fans, step into the Yellowstone universe.
Our family legacy is this ranch.
And I'll protect it with my life.
Hosted by Bobby Bones, the official Yellowstone podcast takes you deeper into the franchise that's captivated millions worldwide.
Action!
Explore untold behind-the-scenes stories, exclusive cast interviews, and in-depth discussions about the themes and legacy of Yellowstone.
You know, the first studs to settle this valley fighting was all they knew.
Whether you're a longtime fan or new to the ranch,
Welcome to the Yellowstone.
Bobby Bones has everything you need to stay connected to the Yellowstone phenomenon.
I look forward to it.
Listen to the official Yellowstone podcast now on the iHeartRadio app, Apple Podcasts, or wherever you get your podcasts.
Let's go to work.
Hey you guys, I'm Catherine Legg. I'm a racing driver who's literally driven everything with 4 wheels across the planet. And I've got a new podcast. It's called Throttle Therapy. This season, I'm gearing up to make history, competing in some of the world's most notorious racing events, starting at the Indy 500. Join me as I travel from racetrack to racetrack in my quest to continue a memorable career in racing. I'm also going to bring you inside stories with legends of sports, new faces from the next generation of auto racing, and conversations with the people who've supported me throughout my career. We'll be getting into everything from karting to NASCAR, even Formula One. Whether you dream about being a pro athlete or an astronaut, We're talking about what it takes to make it. Listen to Throttle Therapy with Catherine Legg, an iHeart Women's Sports production in partnership with Deep Blue Sports and Entertainment. You can find us on the iHeart Radio app, Apple Podcasts, or wherever you get your podcasts.
Presented by Capital One, founding partner of iHeart Women's Sports.
I'm Dr. Laurie Santos, and to welcome the new year, my podcast, The Happiness Lab, is releasing a series of happiness how-to guides to help you in 2025. I'll distill the wisdom of world-class experts into easy-to-digest, actionable tips.
It's about never feeling good enough. I feel like I'm always failing.
You'll learn how to handle relationships, how to be inspiring, and how to find your purpose.
We make it this big pie-in-the-sky thing, and then of course we're all frustrated because no one knows how to get there.
Struggling with tough emotions? We have a how-to guide. Worried that you're not enough? We got you. Self-obsessed and want to get over yourself? There's a guide for that too.
The ability to approach somebody and make them experience desire for you in minutes or even hours is a rare and rather unnecessary skill, historically speaking.
The Happiness Lab's how-to season starts January 1st. Listen on the iHeartRadio app, Apple Podcasts, or wherever you get your podcasts.
Regular basis if need be.
You gonna get dealt with on a regular basis. You gonna get tired of seeing me.
Okay, sir. Do I need to actually have corporal punishment with you?
I tell you what, when you bring that corporal punishment to me, you better have the police there, because they going to need corporal punishment. They going to need whatever else. They going to need the SWAT team when I get down. You put your hands on my son. I know that.
You know what, sir? Maybe the whooping needs to start with you. It has to.
Matter of fact, what time do you go to lunch? We can do this in front of the cafeteria and let all the kids see the damn principal get his damn corporal punishment.
Sir, I don't fear you, first of all.
I don't want you to fear me, because I want you to stand there and take your whipping like a man. I don't want to chase you around like no little around the school.
Sir, the bottom line is corporal punishment is being instated. Your son is going to abide by it. You're going to have to accept it, or maybe you need to.
I tell you what, you said you got 35 names on your list. It better be 34, because Cotton name better not be on no corporal punishment list. I know that.
Sir, listen. He's not on a corporal punishment list. He's on a list of kids that act up from time to time.
My damn son don't act up. My son is a model student. He got a little trouble with English, because his mama a little slow, but I did that. You know what I'm saying?
You know what? Sometimes I feel like I'm talking to the child right now.
You talking to a grown man, and if you put your hands on my son, you going to see that I'm a grown man when I come down there.
Okay.
I don't only want to put my hands on my damn son.
Then I guess it's going to be a lot of kicking, sir.
There's going to be some kicking. And you line them up. Assistant principal, I kick the cafeteria lady I come down there if she got something to say.
You're going to watch your tone, you understand me? And you're going to take what I'm telling you.
I'm a grown man. Who are you yelling at?
I don't care what you're saying. Everybody's going to abide. I put chains on the door. I make sure.
You Joe Clark putting chains on the door? I thought your name was Lansom. You Joe Clark.
I'm Mr. Lanson, and these kids are going to abide by what I want, and so are the parents. And damn it, you, Mr. Cotton, you're going to have to toughen up and let me do my damn job.
I tell you what, then you go on and do what you got to do today. But when I get down there, you better have the police when I get there.
I tell you who else I'm going to have here.
If you tell me who the you going to have down there then?
I'm going to have Nephew Tommy from the Steve Harvey Morning Show, because that's who I am. Your coworker Sylvia got me to prank phone call you.
What? What? Every time, I'm going to tell you what, I'm going to prank call you. Next time I catch you. Sylvia, that's why you ain't get laid on there down at the job around. Don't play about my damn kids, man. Don't be putting your damn hands on my boy. Boy, Tommy. Boy, I was on my way. I was looking for my damn keys when we were talking. I was going to whip your this morning.
Hey, listen, I got one more thing to ask you, Mr. Cotton.
What's that, man?
What's the baddest radio show in the land?
Man, that Steve Harvey Morning Show. I love y'all, man.
Come on, baby. Stupid up in here this morning. What? What?
Stupidin'.
Stupid be stupid-tin. What? You better ask somebody. I'm going to be stupid. And tickets are selling fast. I'm very excited. Philadelphia, which is where I am right now. 26, 27, 28 at the Helium Comedy Club. Helium Comedy Club. The nephew is in town and gonna be at the Helium. Come get your laugh on while I'll be here. Well, I'll be here till August, but come get your laugh on. 26, 27, 28. Tickets are selling out pretty fast. And I'm excited, Philly. Y'all coming to see your boy. So it sound like Philly to me. Laying in the cut. Uh-oh. Buffalo, New York. Labor Day weekend. It is happening. Yes, it is on the 31st of August, which is what? That is Labor Day weekend. Smack dab in the middle of Labor Day weekend, the nephew is in town. It is the Nephew Time, his house party comedy jam at the Shea Performing Arts Center. Yes, Buffalo, New York. The nephew is coming. Get ready, get ready, get ready. Stupid is on the way. Me and my friends, and we're going to be ignorant all night long. That is the 31st. That's Labor Day weekend at the Shea Performing Arts Center. Tickets are on sale right now. Okay. Yes.
All right, nephew. Thank you. Coming up in just a few, it's the Strawberry Letter for today. The subject is what's up with my spoiled old man. We will get into that with me, the nephew, and Junior right after this.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
Calling all Yellowstone fans.
Let's go to work.
Join Bobby Bones on the official Yellowstone podcast for exclusive cast interviews, behind-the-scenes insights, and a deep dive into the themes that have made Yellowstone a cultural phenomenon.
Our family legacy is this ranch.
And I'm a protector of my life.
Listen to the official Yellowstone podcast now on the iHeartRadio app, Apple Podcasts, or wherever you get your podcasts.
Black History Month is here, and we're excited to kick off season 4 of I Didn't Know, Maybe You Didn't Either. This season, we're shining a spotlight on revolutionary women who redefined excellence. Give Grace Wisher her flowers. Next time you see the American flag, you just remember a 16-year-old black woman helped to make it happen. Listen to I Didn't Know, Maybe You Didn't Either from the Black Effect Podcast Network on the iHeartRadio app, Apple Podcast, or simply wherever you get your podcasts.
Hi, I'm Arturo Castro, and I've been lucky enough to do stuff like Broad City and Narcos and Roadhouse. And now I'm starting a podcast because honestly, guys, I don't feel the space is crowded enough. Get ready for Greatest Escapes, a new comedy podcast about the wildest true escape stories in history. Each week, I'll be sitting down with some of the most hilarious actors and writers and comedians, people like Ed Helms, Diane Guerrero, and Joseph Gordon-Levitt.
I love storytelling, and I love you, so I can't wait.
Listen and subscribe to Greatest Escapes on the iHeartRadio app, Apple Podcasts, or wherever you get your podcasts.
You are cordially invited to the hottest party in professional sports. I'm Tisha Allen, former golf professional and the host of Welcome to the Party, your newest obsession about the wonderful world that is women's golf. Featuring interviews with top players on tour, tips to help improve your swing, and the craziest stories to come out of your friendly neighborhood country club. Welcome to the Party with Tisha Allen is an iHeart Women's Sports production in partnership with Deep Blue Sports and Entertainment. Listen to Welcome to the Party, that's Partee, on the iHeartRadio app, Apple Podcast, or wherever you get your podcasts.